Connected. Channel.
I said two-seater, yeah.
Good morning, good afternoon.
Hi there, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
User joined your channel.
Hi, Tim.
Hi, Andy. And hi, Matteo. Welcome.
I don't think I've seen Matteo before.
Hi, hello.
Ciao, Matteo.
Ciao.
Come stai?
Tutto bene, tu?
Sto bene.
Ottimo.
Hi Tim, hi Andy, Dennis,
Okay.
Joe,
Hi, Gerd.
Matteo,
Hi, Gerd.
Richard.
Hi there.
Hi, Gert.
Just about ASG 32, I will see.
Yeah, it just sucks so bad up high, but the crossover at this is about 200, as I remember. The crossover for the where it's really rolling over compared to the Arcus. It's a heck of a lot better than the Arcus below that, and it gets pretty crappy compared to the Arcus pretty quick after that. So
Yeah, I will have a look.
I haven't seen Dennis for a long time. Nice to have
Service
you.
up.
Thanks, Andy.
Oh, through the penalty zone, or is it the restricted area?
It's in red area, and that's not good.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fly this.
Yeah, but it's a penalty zone, huh?
Yes.
So it's 10 points.
No. It's an airspace.
Yeah, it's an airspace. You just
Yeah,
gotta fly around it.
The
Whatever.
penalty zones are the old Condor3 things, which, yeah, it's airspace, it's 50 points.
There's the yellow lines, huh?
Yeah.
Fly less than 10 kilometers out of your way, get around it. He sure puts a lot of stuff in the task description. I think he's putting airspace info in there, maybe.
Yeah, it's the airspaces that are active, which doesn't make any sense to put there because it means literally nothing. It's like, I don't know if it's for his use or I don't know.
It is P, double point, G and D, and that means penalty, oder?
No. The penalty areas are the old Condor2 penalty zones with the yellow areas with the yellow hatches across them.
Okay. That I have never seen in Condor3.
Yeah, we never use those. Yeah, I think the main time they used them was to, but they had no PDA tasks to restrict people from climbing up too high. But yeah.
Okay, we'll go.
Except when DGT got diabolical on us and created that long corridor we had to go through, real narrow.
I will go on the left side around.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the best way, I think.
yeah, no big deal.
We'll see.
And Matteo, you are also in Tchin Tchin 1?
Sorry, I don't understand the question.
You are flying with us in Tchin Tchin 1?
Yes, I'll try today. Yes.
Yeah, I think you was a guy ask a question in the Condor Denmark Facebook, right?
Okay.
I give you an answer about the France web page.
Yes, I read today.
Okay.
Yeah, I wrote with Matteo on Messenger.
Okay.
Yes, Messenger.
So welcome to TeamSpeak, Matteo.
Thank you.
Yeah, hi.
User joined your channel.
How long do I have left to get connected?
13.
Okay, then I reset the machine.
Matteo, where do you live?
I live in Italy, Ravenna, near Bologna. Do you know?
No? Okay, cool. Welcome.
Bologna, okay.
Thanks. About 300 kilometers from Belluno, where we take off today.
Oh, nice.
User
But
joined your channel.
I fly in Ferrara near Bologna, not in Belluno in real life.
Are you in a club or you have an own glider?
I have my glider LS3A.
Very nice.
Say again. Which glider?
LS3A.
LS3, okay.
Yeah. But now I'm searching for Aventus 2B.
Yeah, understand.
The LS3 is at the moment a very comfortable and good glider for club class.
Yeah. It's a great glider.
And you get
Very light.
a high price.
Yeah.
Good morning, afternoon, or evening, folks.
Hi, Mark.
Hey, Mark. I like the cockpit from the ASG32. Nice.
Yeah. It's supposed to have some new textures for the panel, that kind of thing. Week was talking about it. Maybe it was the shade for the panel. I'm not sure. He seemed significant. Oh, Nico's back. He's been around for a couple of days. Did you guys notice that activity was low with medium variation?
What's your call sign, Matteo?
Sorry, I don't understand.
What's your call sign or registration here in Condor?
M9. But I have to restart.
Oh, sorry. Is it the same call sign you use with your real plane?
No, unfortunately no. My consign of the airplane chosen by the previous owner.
Oh, okay.
Jim, you got the airspace.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, geez. Good thing you'd warned him.
Yeah, looks like a restart.
Yeah, I'm only 36 below right now. Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah.
God. I didn't even think of it.
Don't fly to Gert and the other ones.
Why?
When you are higher.
Yeah, stay to the northwest for now. The northwest end of the start. So you're getting ready to start.
I'm now much in the south.
Yeah, it looks like 2,600 maybe. Is that airspace over there?
Like, hot micing with Bruce.
Huh?
You fixed it, but the push talk was stuck on.
Trembling with flaps 6, I think, and the 32.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I tried the L flap, but it felt like I was braking.
Yeah, that's also my opinion.
Don't fly a Schleicher glider with L flaps. Only
Okay.
to land.
Thanks.
What on earth is BG doing? Okay. I think CTX found a replacement.
Yeah, Bravo Gamma was a little wacky yesterday too.
Speaking of hot micing, John?
That's super weird. I don't know how How on earth that happened?
Yesterday I can't fly out the EB, yeah, because I was the fastest, but not in the result. No.
Yeah, I saw it.
I thought 6 minutes would be enough, but it was not enough.
Yeah, that's the problem with the gliding monster.
Yeah, I start 8 to 9 minutes after all the others, and I get them all, but it doesn't count.
Yeah.
Although F1 won with it, so
Yeah, F1 we fly all together, or I fly together with him, and he gets one good terminal, but I was behind him, and I took a not so good terminal because I thought, oh, he's going very deep, and but then he get a good terminal, low, very low, and when I get to him, he was 200 meters above me, and I couldn't catch him then.
Good evening.
Hey, Frank.
Frank,
Hi, Frank.
Hi, Frank.
Hi.
Frank.
Matteo, you have 4 minutes to come in.
Okay.
Then it's
You've been-
showing time over.
have you been up flying for real, Frank?
Yes, but don't ask.
Okay.
How was it?
I had an accident.
Oh,
It wasn't
no.
good.
what happened?
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay. The tow pilot released the tow in a very, very uncomfortable position. So I had to land in an area where my glider broke.
Oh dear.
Oh God.
Why did he release?
Yeah, why is a pilot do that?
I don't know. He thought he had to release.
So
It was
sorry.
a misunderstanding, I think. But I didn't talk to him. I was in the hospital, and I was too. I had no intention to talk to him
No.
since.
Oh God. And
So
the glider is totally broken?
I don't hope so. It's the tail is broken, and the right wing is damaged, but the rest is okay. I think. I don't know. It's at the firm which repairs it at the moment.
Okay.
But you're
Direkt
gonna-
hinterm Motorkastenbruch, oder?
Ja, so weiß ich nicht, mittendrin halt.
Okay.
So do you have any pain or scars or anything left over from this?
Yes, I have some issues at the back, but nothing is broken. It's only muscular and some scratches at my left arm. But I'm okay.
I'm so glad. So glad
Yeah.
you're
Good to
still
know.
here, my friend.
Matteo, you have 1.5 minutes. What's the problem?
Jo,
I'd like
Frank,
to restart, but I don't know exactly how can I do.
Das hat man früher schon immer gesagt, ne? Wenn man nur vom Flugzeug aussteigen kann und weglaufen kann, ist schon gut.
Jo.
Ah, hast Glück gehabt, ja.
Ja, schon. There was a tree in the way, and I barely managed to avoid crashing into the tree.
Oh, good.
That's one of the reasons I have such respect for you guys to do it for real. I mean, you're There's always a risk. I'll have respect for that.
So I had a higher probability of crashing in real life than in Condor this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a terrible statistic. Oh, man.
Well, you're going to be okay, and that's the main thing.
I'm started.
Yeah, that's the main point, to be not hardly injured.
Yes, that's
But I
true.
but I didn't see you in the online, Matteo. Or you fly offline.
I'm online, yeah.
Online, not with us.
Might be
You
on the
see
other
any
server.
guy?
There's a
Matteo?
blue thermal on the rear right of the start sector. If anyone needs one close to the start.
Yeah.
What's the start height? I didn't look it up. It is
20.
2000.
2000.
2000. And start speed 170.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a cloud forming.
Of course, the airspace there is very low.
So, Frank, at which altitude were you released?
20 meters.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow.
Das erübrigt die Frage, ob du den Motor noch rausgebracht hättest.
Ich habe keinen Motor. I have no motor. I
Hast
had
du
al-
kein NS10?
Yes, it's only prepared for the motor. It's a pure sailplane.
Well, even then,
okay.
you couldn't use the motor if you were dropped off that close that soon after launching. You couldn't do anything.
No,
No,
that's impossible.
Wow, that's like the worst time too, because you're too low to have any options.
Yes. If he had released me 30 seconds later, I would have. I could have turned to the airport.
Yeah, not much to do. Keep it
No.
straight, keep it flying, and steer away from trees or buildings.
I think I have to go in and land.
So, Matteo, you didn't make our server. I think you joined the wrong server, maybe?
Sorry, I don't able to listen.
But you see other guys, Matteo?
Yes, I see 13 members in my server.
Okay, then must be a second server also.
Okay, you are in which server?
We are all in one.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I wrote it to you today.
But, Matteo, if you watch my stream afterwards, you can see which server I joined. It's called Tchin Tchin #1.
Okay.
Yeah, good luck, all.
Good luck.
It's not good here, Bruce.
Oh God. Okay, thanks.
1.5.
It looks pretty risky over there, though. Oh, we're struggling over there a little bit. Huh.
What were the thermals set to?
Moderate low. Normal with medium.
So why are the thermals today weaker than the weak thermals the other day? I think there is really actually something broken in Condor. Like maybe the settings aren't actually connected up to where they're supposed to be.
It's low variation, so
I know.
I've been having a lot of flights in this neck of the woods, like northern Italy lately, and I've been confused by pretty much every flight. There's just something about this area that I do not understand.
It's low variation, and they're weaker than the weak thermals. That's so messed up.
They were also the ridge that is behind the start sector here. Had a couple of flights along that ridge, and it's utterly confusing where the thermals are on that ridge. I thought that after the first couple of flights I'd get the hang of it, but no, this area just confuses me entirely.
Wait, it is at the low variation?
Yep.
Yep.
Medium strength, low variation.
This thermal here is far stronger than the other ones. It's like these settings don't actually work. I wonder if they're actually just totally broken. Like if there's actually no difference between low and high variation or something.
Which one?
No, it's probably that one got triggered as a mountain thermal and one didn't for whatever reason, and that explains the difference.
Well, no, they're all mountain thermals where we're at.
Yeah, I mean,
not-
but are they really? They should be,
Yes.
but are they?
Well, they're not moving.
Well,
Although, and then looks like these other ones have all died now. So
but if it's sitting on a mountain ridge, it's a meter per second stronger, right?
well, supposedly, but it looks like those other ones have died. So I think that's what it was. Those thermals were just dying thermals. Yeah, because those clouds are all almost completely gone now. Oh my gosh, the height variation is insane.
Yeah, high cloud base variation. I think I'm going to restart, Richard. I just spent so many minutes here.
T4 just restarted about 10 meters away from me.
Yeah, me too. I wonder what in the hell's with that guy sometimes.
Well, he didn't have any choice about where to restart, did he?
Oh yeah, Bruce, he restarted and it put him right next to Richard.
Yeah, it was sort of spawning.
Well, it's just that he came right at me to enter the thermal. Circling the thermal, all of a sudden I got a guy staring at me in the eyeballs.
Yeah, but he didn't have any choice about that. He restarted so he just popped into the air.
Oh, that. Oh, I got you now. Okay. I thought you meant to start over the line.
No.
Okay.
Confusing.
Wow, that was interesting.
straight out of Star Wars.
Yeah.
Zero 0.6.
Weber has 10 penalty points already.
Was ist denn das für eine Scheiße?
Was los?
Nix, da geht ja nichts.
There's a new cloud in the left of you.
Tja, da gehen wir nochmal zurück, ne?
Everybody's coming back for restarts. So far, 4 of us. Oh, make that 5. Oh, Andy, you're going to restart?
Yep.
That'll be 6. That any good there, Gary?
Yeah, 3.3.
Oh, that's pretty good. I don't know if I can catch it this low, though.
Last time it worked with 2 meters, I think, and then went up to 3. But I was too... I continued, that was a mistake. Is it working, Bruce? Okay.
Oh, Frank, were you talking to me?
Yes, it's okay. I wanted to know if it works, but
It's not great. It's less than what Garrett had, but I felt too low to really grab Garrett's, and now they're not marking it anymore.
I think it's improving in the radar height.
Yeah. It's only been 2.6 average for me. Yeah, I don't know that it's improving. I mean, the thermal itself, maybe with altitude, but I think the thermal might be weakening.
Yes, it's getting weaker.
Great. I just came into it below you guys.
I'll continue and try next bridge.
What's your climb, John?
3.5.
Okay.
It's way better.
Which is actually the weakest thermal I've had since I got on that one ridge. That one was almost 5.
What?
Yeah, I had a bunch of those bad ones I was complaining about, and then suddenly there was one that was super strong. So yeah, for high variation, I still don't know. I think the other ones were dying, but I don't know.
.6.
Well, that one I just left is stronger than this one I'm in now.
Yeah, this new one is much better. Thanks, guys.
I haven't seen any 3s.
Good luck, Andy.
Good luck.
I try again, yeah.
A new one right here.
3.3, Dennis.
Ah. There's some airspace.
Yeah, there's like 2 airspaces on the second leg that I can't decide if I have to go between them or around them.
Yeah.
I
I'm
go
not quite sure.
western side.
That's what I was
Yeah.
leaning towards. Good to hear.
Everybody's going west. Well, it's not only in airspace, there's a cloud here in our way. If you're high, makes it more interesting.
To go through.
What did you say, Andy?
Go through the airspace.
I'm not going to do that. I can't.
Now, when you come a little bit deep, you are inside. I think the first was 1500 AGL.
Yes.
That's a lot.
Yeah, but it extends out to the ridge. Can you still be 1500 AGL at the ridge?
Congrats, John.
Congrats, John.
Listen.
No, when you are on the ridge and you are below 1500 feet on the ridge, you are inside.
How many kilometers does the farm go out?
In real life or?
Condor.
I don't know. 6 kilometers?
5 to 6 kilometers, I think.
Okay, thank you. In other words, on your PDA, how far are they out there, you know, when they disappear?
And it really depends on your antenna.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Congrats, Gert.
Thanks.
Congrats.
Congrats, Gert.
That's good.
Thank you.
I don't know about going close to that airspace. That valley there looks really flat and there's not a lot of clouds out here.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Fingers.
Congrats, Tim and Gert.
Thanks, Andy.
Yeah, hi Doc, I will. So, greetings from Doc.
Hi, Dad.
Thanks.
Hello.
I got 2 penalty points. What the hell's that for?
Maybe start speed or height.
Yeah, it could be.
Oh, low cloud base here.
You're lucky you have to worry about it.
I was coming from 3,300 meters, and here are the clouds very low, only on 2.9.
Ooh.
Thanks.
That's all.
Congrats.
Let's be done. Very good here, Tim.
Okay. I continue. I'm almost at cloud base, so
Yeah, okay. It's 4 here. Con.
What?
4. Yeah.
Oh, okay, thanks. But quite close to the airspace, no?
No.
No? Oh,
Definitely not.
Oh, I forgot about the bugs.
Yeah, I forgot to.
Peppers?
Congrats, Bruce.
Congrats.
congrats.
I'm still here, man.
That's wrong.
That's more.
Congrats. Congrats.
What's the next?
Congrats,
Congrats.
guys.
That's a nice plan, the ASG 32, right?
Yeah.
Yes, very nice.
Yeah, I downloaded it 2 minutes short prior to Tchin.
Oh.
It doesn't have a wing loading advantage. It's really not performing that great, but today it's okay.
Is it flapped?
It
lot
rolls
of flaps,
off
yeah,
like
6 flaps.
crazy at high speeds. Just drops off the cliff.
Well, the discus does the same thing. The discus has a really sharp kink in the polar.
Yeah, I don't really fly that thing. Today, they cross over, the 32 crosses over about 200 kph. And it starts rolling off really good compared to the Arcus.
Hi, Freddy. I haven't haven't tried soaring in Flight Simulator, but from what I've seen of videos, Condor is much better, more realistic, and you can fly multiplayer competitions compete like in real life.
Right, Andy?
Congrats, Andy.
Congrats.
No, merci. I had problems with the start.
Yeah, me too. But I didn't make a restart.
I make 2 and I landed. Hochhäuser auf dem Gipfel, Mai.
Anscheinend die Preise, die Immobilienpreise hoch.
Da hat der Holländer ein paar hinpflanzt.
Ich glaube, der hat da nichts gepflanzt.
Ich glaube, Kühe hat doch die Gebäude gemacht, oder? Hat er doch
so.
irgendwann einmal gesagt. Und die Flugzeuge, ne? Aber ihr seid wieder alle schnell unterwegs.
really weak, Mark.
Thanks. I was just going to bump it anyway. It's better over here, towards the ridge.
It's under 4 netto. We got that ridge to get over. Oh yeah, it is stronger over here. Holy moly. Frank kept going too, so he's not worried. I don't know, I shouldn't be turning.
Oh, that's a good idea. I don't know.
There's that ridge we got to get over toward the end.
Yes, yes.
This has got 5.5, 6 netto.
I totally should have stopped there.
Not that I'm flying it very good.
I absolutely should have stopped that. I called it out to you that it was so much better, and then thought, yeah, that's for suckers. Oops. Oh, and this next one's on the edge of the penalty zone. That's so annoying.
Yeah. I got kind of bit by that before. I ended up circling right into it. I'm at 2,700, and my side view's telling me I'm going to need another 300 to get over that ridge up there.
Oh my god, one turn would have made such a difference.
It's always the same.
I'm going to turn to the right, Bruce. Sorry if that presents a problem for you.
No, it's all good. Your choice.
Actually, nope, back to the left. It was either turn right or hit the mountain.
Sorry, dude.
Whatever, my fault.
Doesn't matter. This really sucks, actually.
Yeah, John, I was wondering how you were going to spend all that altitude.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how. I just wasn't sure that valley was going to work. On the map, it looked like it was a lot shallower, but it doesn't look like it's not that shallow. I didn't want to follow Nico all the way to the finish. Also, that was getting kind of. Let's just all go the exact same way.
I went around the penalty zone and bailed out to the north.
At some point, I turned off my plane label so I couldn't see anybody anymore. I was tired of following. Oh, I was tired of being just watching Nico and following behind him the entire time. So I was like, I'm gonna go off somewhere different.
Yeah.
The last turn point is 900 and finish is 700.
Yes.
Not John.
Congrats, John.
Congrats.
Congrats, John.
Justin.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Congrats, Tim.
Congrats, Tim.
I didn't put too much altitude. I was 90 meters above DDH.
Not John.
Congrats, John.
Congrats.
Gary and Tim.
Congrats, Gert.
Congrats. Wow, Tim. Very nice.
Thank you.
Congrats, Tim.
Congrats.
But Funk's speed looks better.
There's an open hangar, but I don't think these things will fit in it.
but the finish isn't far away from the control point. How high
Nope.
do we have to be at the last turn point?
900?
900.
Not going to make the mistake I made last week. I'm adding my arrival to my destination height for that turn point.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Well, this hangar's nice looking. It's wood on the inside. That's actually, that's a nice model here.
Congrats, Gert.
That's good.
Yeah, thanks.
Congrats, Gert.
Congrats.
Congrats, Gerd.
Those park benches are, those picnic tables are a little on the big side. Those cars are a little small. I'm not sure which. I think those cars are too small is the problem. Yeah, those cars look a little... I don't know. Something is not quite right between the cars and those benches, and I'm not sure which one's wrong.
Now this is where this 32 takes it in the shorts. I'm already up to like 220. I know it's starting to fall off pretty bad here.
Oh, Nico forgot his landing gear.
Yes, birthday.
What's the handicap difference between the 32 and the Duodiscus? Anyone know off the top of their head?
It depends on
nothing.
In real life, it depends on the weight.
Yeah, it's different in Condor Club, I think, too, also than in Condor, so...
This is the class. Okay, I knew that one of the classes had that happen.
Yeah, you lose a ton of advantage with the Duodiscus on the club.
Yeah, okay. So even if I manage to nab it here, I won't nab it on Condor Club.
Right. Which is where half the people are going to show up, so you really know what's happening.
Yeah, that's fine.
So here in Tchin Tchin, you'll see Mr. May 4 minutes slower and better than me.
Yeah, and I think I'm going to beat May.
Yeah, definitely.
It's got a retractable tail gear.
Sure, that tail wheel, that's a bit of drag.
Oh no, it's just, it seems to me most of the time these two-seat gliders aren't really optimized for maximum performance as much as just being... They seem to be less of a racing glider, more of just a fun glider. Congrats, Frank.
Congrats, Frank. Very good.
Congrats, Ron.
Thanks, congrats, Tim.
Nice going, big dog. Even in his weakened state, he beat us.
Saturday I flew the virtual soaring competition and I landed out.
Well, it's been quite a varied landscape on this route. Quite interesting.
Yeah, well, we started out in Italy and we're landing in Austria. Is that right?
Don't know.
A16 apparently didn't pay attention to the altitude.
No, we should have pulled up. We got 44
That's
penalty points. Congrats, Bruce.
Congrats, Bruce.
TA3 is going to be too low, too. Oh, is he going to finish?
TA3 did the exact same thing in the U.S. soaring task last night. He was like 20 seconds ahead of me. I ran him down, and I think he pushed a little bit too hard, and then ended up getting. He got penalty points for finishing too low.
Use the force, Luke.
That's Mark. That's Mark.
Congrats, Mark.
Congrats.
Is he going to pull up? There he goes. Yes.
Congrats, Mark.
Yeah, we'll make it. Pull up, pull up. Oh! No.
That's
Not quite.
Oh. Oh no.
Ow.
that's Bruce.
Congrats, Bruce.
Congrats.
Oh, Frank's got to be mad at himself. That's 2 flights in a row. Like 15 hours apart. 2 flights in a row that TA3 missed on the final.
Congrats, Mark and Dennis.
Congrats.
That's both.
Congrats, Mark. Dennis.
Wow, Mark. Of course, you're going to lose that probably.
That's okay. If I'm even close to Frank, that's a win.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice. And the dual discus.
That one turn, though, man. That one turn, Bruce, that where I told you the thermal was better over
Yep.
here, and then I went straight through it.
Yeah.
One turn there would have made all the difference.
Yep. Yeah, taking that thermal there was the correct thing for me to do.
Well, I didn't realize the next ridge was as close as it was. I thought I had more to spare to get over that one, and then as soon as I went past that thermal, I realized otherwise. Someday I will learn. It's not yet, apparently.
I mean, I think you could come in a lot lower than I did. I think I didn't need to climb all that much. I mean, I was coming in at like MC, 4.5, so.
No, the problem was that I came in one turn below the next ridge, and I had to do like 4 figure eights until I was at the top. And if I could have just been right at the top, I wouldn't have had to do any of those figure eights.
Thank you.
And you needed that altitude. You sure you needed it?
I absolutely needed it. Yep. Yeah.
Dennis practicing your short field landing.
I think those pylons are a bit close together.
Yeah.
Wow, six of the discuses didn't make it. It was a task where you could get in trouble with that thing, apparently.
Well, they weren't the top flyers, though. Although Weber's pretty good, so I don't know.
Well, he only made Weber only made 3.1 kilometers, so.
Yeah, I don't know.
It could have been one of those tasks where you try to keep up with the guy ahead of you, and then you don't realize that he's got his performance advantage, and then he just barely makes something that kills you.
Congrats,
Andy
Richard.
and Richard.
Congrats.
Thank you.
And congrats,
Merci.
Andy.
Yeah, Andy, you come back very fast.
Yes, you are quite good.
Wow. My
Good thermos
VR,
on the way, Andy.
my VR blacked out, and it stayed blacked out. It's been blinking out, off. But man, it's gone.
The rift is too old.
I sure would like to see a competent competitor come in and kick Meta in the fanny.
Well, there are competitors. It's not like there's not.
I recently watched a video about Pi Max. They brought up a new one, but it's very expensive. I think it costs about $1,000.
Well, how many dollars of frustration has this thing caused me? I don't know.
But does it work with Condor?
Right.
Congrats, Andy.
Congrats. I don't know.
Congrats, Andy.
Well done, Andy.
Alright.
But when Condor gets OpenXR, it should be then it should any of them should work.
They used it with Microsoft Flight Simulator and the Combat Flight Simulator, and it was very good.
How's the resolution?
Yeah, DCS is actually really good in general. Even with my Quest 2, I could fly in DCS and not get airsick the way I did in Condor.
The resolution is very high, I think 4K each, but I don't know.
What's the name of that from?
Pimax?
Okay. Papa? Starts with Papa?
Yes, Papa, India, Mike, Alpha X-Ray.
Okay. Well, so when they get done releasing the next rev, it'll be able to support that. Is that right? This next rev of this will support other headsets, right?
But yeah, I mean, you can now with like Steam VR and stuff like that. Yeah, you can actually, I think, like reverb and stuff. You can get the ones to work in Condor, but it's extra hoops to jump through and software layers and stuff.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that stuff.
It's like Pimax is not a new company. They've been releasing VR headsets since 2016, so they're not like they're a new.
Yeah, bye all. Nice flying with you, and hopefully see you guys tomorrow.
Okay.
Say bye.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers for me as well.
Disconnected from your
I'm
channel.
taking off
bye-bye.
myself. I'll see you all another day. Cheers.
Okay.
Ciao.
Disconnected.